As you can see, the walls had a bit of damage.
So it's a 200mm drill bit.
Can we have a wobble test? So good morning. That is Nick, Mary, Doris and I are up at this gateway. As you can see, the walls had a bit of damage. That was in October, and this is one of the narrow gateways. How wide is it, Nick, and what are we doing?
So I think it's just under 2.5 meters. It's about a 2.4 meter gate, and we want to put a wider one on. I don't know what measurement the other one is, but we're going to make it wider, and it makes it easier to get some of the equipment through. The sheep earlier on this year really took a shine to getting through this area, even after we rebuilt it, and they kept on getting through. So we're gonna take that bit of wall away, put a new post in, and then rebuild the wall up to it.
So you've brought 2 posts up.
Yeah.
Look at our friends here helping, but it looks like we're not going to need to replace that stone, are we?
No, so we could have the gate slam against that one.
Pretty solid looking.
Sure. We've not really worked it out just yet, but I brought 2 posts up just in case.
So we're going to take this area of wall down, and I imagine the gate will come out to about there, will it? A couple of feet wider?
Yeah, probably somewhere around here. And that little bit just helps us. And then we'll reuse this gate as well down in the shed, because I think it's the right width for the for shutting across the shed.
We've got the gate on. It's not a new gate, it's just a repurposed gate. What's been happening, Nick?
So I just cleared the stone, taken the old gate off, and I've just put the new, slightly old gate on to try and work out where to put the post. I think we're going to reuse the stone post for now, and just make do with where the hinges are. They don't sit perfectly, but should be all right. Get a new post in.
So what happens next?
So I'm just clearing the stones from the ground, just make sure there's nothing in the way, and then I'll drill a hole.
What are we going to use?
An earth auger.
Or is it?
No, it's in the front. So it's a 200mm drill bit with an extension. We're going to go down about that deep.
Wow.
Run through for a bit, because I can't work with the wire there.
It's all looking very open and inviting.
Surprisingly, Doris hasn't gone through yet. Hello, Doris. How's it going?
So the post is in.
Yep, dug a hole, managed to hit bedrock about halfway down, and I've got out as much as I can. Probably wanted it to be a bit lower, but it's in the ground about 3 foot, so should be all right.
What is going on here? Who knows?
There's no food in there, Doris.
Do you want to just scrape it in?
Yeah, a little bit, and then we'll pack it. So try and get it all the way around.
What about this stuff on the gateway?
Yeah, just that's it. Just keep shoveling a bit in. Just try and get it all the way around all the way around the outside, without moving the post too much. And then I'll come and pack it in a sec. So just start it off, make sure it's level in a sec. And chuck some stones in and
Can we have a wobble test?
get in there.
Still too loose.
Still got another foot of packing to do.
Nick's been pounding the hole. I've been pounding the hole.
We'll perhaps need to come out this way a bit.
You have to have a sense of humour, don't you?
You do.
How's it looking?
It's looking alright, yeah, just checking it shuts alright. Lines up okay.
Which it does.
Yeah.
And the sun is out and it's actually a really nice day for November. Probably doesn't get a lot nicer than this right now. I've been down on the campsite planting daffodil bulbs, just really thinking about spring, which is something that I really enjoy doing. Putting bulbs in and looking forward to them coming up in March or April time. But yeah, me and Nick were just having a moment up here to reflect on days like today, is when it's really, you feel very lucky. They're all here looking bright and ready for their feed.
An easy open gate for Joanna.
So Nick's demonstrating how a gate opens for those who aren't aware. And this is how the wall is looking. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful sunrise this morning after a really gloomy few days. Hello. Good morning. It is Sunday the 4th of December and we are sort of in now some slightly colder weather, and I think more cold weather is coming. So the arrival of the sturdy winter hats, I think it's been going for about a decade, and I love it every winter. It's just fantastic for keeping me warm. So I'm just feeding around, and Nick and I are preparing for the cold weather by looking at the water troughs and what we can do to stop the pipes from freezing.
I've got some just normal insulating pipe insulation, thick stuff, and then I don't know if it'll work or not, but I brought up an old pipe I'm going to cut and wrap around it to protect it from anybody nibbling at it. What have I done? So I've insulated the pipe. I've just done a bit of a crude join because I couldn't be bothered to do it properly.
And then you're using
and then I've just attached it with cable ties, not too tight so it doesn't squeeze it. And then I found this next to the trough, which is an old bale wrap. What would you call it? Spindle centre? I don't know, something like that. And it's actually the perfect size. I'll show you this. Perfect size to go over, which is better than this one, which is a bit wide. So I'm going to cut it so that it will slot over, and then I'll just cable tie it either side. So put a slice.
So you've got the case on around the pipe.
Get in there. Just got to clamp it down.
And then where did you find the little lid?
So the lid is so it's for a soil pipe, and by the time I squeeze it together, it should drop on the top.
It is Tuesday afternoon and it's actually really calm. It's just about 2 o'clock and I'm taking some hay round and we're just finishing off at the troughs. I'm doing the hay, Nick's doing the trough. Basically insulating and putting a lid on because neither of the troughs had a lid. So Nick's idea was putting insulation and then a wooden top, then maybe a stone on top of that should do the trick. But it's ever so calm today. I can't really believe how calm it is, and not super duper cold. We've been chopping trees down around the campsite, just managing tree height and that kind of thing, and I've been breaking down sticks, and it's great because it's all firewood for the log burner in the house, and that's pretty much what we do, is just keep one room of the house really nice and cozy, and job's a good one. Hello, my sweet girl. Hello, my sweet girl. So this is the big reveal of the updated gateway and wall. As you can see, it's wider, it's got a new post in, the wall has been rebuilt and it's looking fantastic. So a special mention to our waller. A special mention and a big thank you to our friend Andy, who has been coming and doing walling for us along this stretch of wall here, and doing a mighty fine job. And he does watch these videos, so thank you, Andy. We are very grateful and very impressed with the work you've done, so thank you. So the Highlands on the moor are coming over for their morning drink. The water is frozen, there's a decent layer, but I just thought I would observe how the Highlands break the water themselves with their head. Kind of interesting to watch them in their natural environment. But that's cold. This is the insulated trough, and the ice down here not quite so thick, and they'd actually broken a hole themselves, the Highlands. They're pretty clever. Dad would have loved this morning, that is for sure. Frosty mornings were his favourite.